Alrighty. Hello. Let's see how we go, shall we? So. Oh. That's a lot of orcs. 4 orcs. Well, the power of the horde. That's going to be the case for today. So we're going to do Tauren Chieftain build here, because he's going to be the man, the myth, the legend. Man, myth, or beast, I would think, would probably be a better term. Hello, Chichov. I will do. So... Tier 3 Expo, maybe? You get the benefit of going for the Expo straight away, but it slows down your tech so much. And I plan on basically only going Tauren Chieftain, because this is going to be one of those games where I make the noises as I play the TC. So, for that, I feel like pushing the Tauren Chieftain in strength would be more important, especially since I'm on the outside. Gives me power. I mean, if I was another race, then it would be more of a sort of debate, but as Orc can just tier 3 expand with a tiny Great Hall in the shop, you know, you try to get yourself up to tier 3 quickly. So don't go too crazy with the headhunters, but enough to get some creeping done. Power him up, and then try to take this spot as well, which would be nice. Tauren Chieftain, like, he's not that strong a hero, like, you know. It's only later on he becomes much more powerful, so these games are always going to be a little bit tough. So you got to be careful on that one. I'm getting 1 extra peon, more than I probably would normally do here. You can stop at 16 normally, but because I'm prioritizing tech, I want to make sure I've got lumber. And in case I get pressure, then I've got a bit more lumber to put down an extra town. We could put a shop down, but what we want to do is we want to tech. And the thing I'm missing at the moment is lumber. So if you put the shop down, that's an extra 30 lumber you've got to wait for. Hi. So we haven't got our extra burrow yet. So we're teching. You can get your extra headhunter. Pull this back. I feel like the War Stomp is more satisfying to to, so I'm going to do War Stomp in this case, even though Shockwave is devastating. But hopefully we can get him so high level, you know, that he can do a bit of everything. So now we get the burrow and the shop. As you can see, Tauren Chieftain's already taken like half his health and damage. It is not easy being a big beastie Tauren Chieftain boy. I'm just going to get another burrow in case one of them gets cancelled. Not that I expected to. And we're going to have to fall back and do minimal sort of damage here. But in turn, I take minimal damage myself. So you're just trying to manipulate and fight the furthest distance. Right, more headhunters whilst we're still teching halfway through already. Pull the next headhunter in to pull the next pack, because you're not going to do it yet. 1 whack. You kind of, when you do this enough times, you got a feel for, like, you don't always get it right, but you get a feel for when the creeps are going to pull back and forth and whatnot.
Work complete.
Get ready to finish this off. So it's slow, but it means that I get the kills without taking too much damage in case something bad happens. That's nicer. Okay. Tier. This bit's a bit nasty because it's got frost armor and the envenom. So I might want to use a war stompy here. When you think he's going to run back, which is about now. And then that gets rid of him. Tech up as soon as it becomes available again. So pushing towards tier 3. Gonna get Spirit Lodge. Let's just hope we don't have to deal with mass air, even though I have got headhunters. You can still be nasty. Take one headhunter here just to pull these back. And sort of do something similar to that I did with the green camp. And I'm going to get reinforced defenses. You shouldn't necessarily always need to, but I'm on the outside, so it's like play on the safe side. Not sure if I did or not when I actually used it earlier. Maybe I didn't. I'm not going to necessarily buff the headhunters just yet. It might be worth getting a shredder because I do intend to get the thingamajig. There we go. That sounds fun. We're under attack. Level 3, so much better. Yeah, let's get the shredder because you know if I go for tiny great hall, then we don't have to worry, and our peons can move over. See that expansion is ticking. That expansion is going. You know, none of these expansions are even up yet. And I'm already halfway through to tier 3. So, I'm going to treat myself to the headhunter thing and get myself a shaman. We're going to sell items that would basically be worth selling. You notice I didn't actually use any healing there. I normally overbuy healing cells and stuff like that. But, you know, there is cause for not necessarily needing to do that. I'm going to get one sentry ward here. We'll pull this creep camp back. I think it's been done. Which means that they might be doing this. So just check over here and see what you get. Don't see it. Nope. So I'm not too interested. We're just pushing headhunters. We're pushing shaman. I wouldn't mind doing that. We want to pull back here because even though I can nicely creep, we want to be ready for when tier 3 pops to go straight into that expansion. Take one headhunter over there just to sort of see if they've done this. Doesn't look like it. Probably not. Nope. So you can see, get your peons ready. Tiny great hall. And pop that down over here. You can even put it all the way over here if you want. Now we get Berserker upgrade, we'll get Lightning Shamans and a Kodo. And then we do more creeping. Tier 3 creeping is going to be pretty productive. So, with that said and done, you get extra food as well, which is nice. You boys are ready? Ready to jump on in? There you go. So, we'll do the slightly safer one, which is the bottom right here. We'll get one Kodo. Pull this all the way back. And then we'll be building shamans and headhunters otherwise. They're going to jump back in a moment. You get the majority of what you're looking for. You can berserk these up now for extra damage. You can even use Lightning Shield to creep quite fast on a Torrent Chieftain. Lightning Shield and Torrent Chieftain is really good. But we don't necessarily need to, you know, go too crazy. Starting to get upgrades now. Double KO. Booster Quell for that, that's okay. I'm going to get a burrow over here. Gonna heal up again. Kodo's out. Gonna get the war drums, Berserker, and then Shaman. Level 4 Torrent Chieftain. He'll be like 4.5 after this next spot. Pull the next creep camp back. Sentries make it a little bit safer to do this. You can see in the minimap the creeps are pulling back, so you can always use that if you want. Gonna get another burrow. That's a nice item. Kinda hoping that'd be a Wand of Illusion. Let's take that. See if the orange camp is available. We're gonna get ready to go crazy. In fact, we can start going crazy already. It's headhunters, because these units are pretty cheap. Healing cell would be nice. Watch out for the panda there. He was so close to getting that extra breath of fire. That would have done a lot of damage. You got Purge as well, if you can use it. Then that gets this bad boy down. Now we got level 5. Really need to heal though, in all honesty. But obviously we're just going to do this. If we lose units, we lose units because we're building more and more. Just charge right in. The humans love it when you do that. This is not really bad. I'm getting back here. Look at all those units. They're on red raw. We're going to get ganked and flanked from the panda that's been bought from the tavern on the side. He'll buy potions of healing or mana or whatever he needs. So he's got a potion of mana there. I know he's done it without even needing to check his hero. I'm just showing that for your sake. But yeah, you don't want to do that fight. Otherwise you're literally just feeding experience to them. So get everything healed up. Rebuild your stuff. Lose your headhunter. And then move on. I've got a lot of coders now. I'm gonna starting to get quite a lot of units, so we're gonna put things into separate hotkeys. But if you only got one hero, then you got more space for hotkeys. At least if you build like I do. All right, another sentry. Get another sentry over here. Why not? And one more headhunter. We can see blue over there. He did go for griffins. And one healing, because we know we're up against AoE. And then we're going to see what's going on the right hand side. See how they do? The Horde are just constantly pushing here in this game. Night Elf friend. Doesn't look like he's prepared for this, I'm going to say. So we'll see who town portals in. We're going to go straight for the main. And then we might just try to nuke whoever TP's in. Big old tank, boys. Might be able to kill this with Bloodlust, but we'll see. Okay, we're going to get Kinder Surprise. Who's it going to be? Okay, so we're getting flanked on that side. It's not too bad. I might even carry on in this. I might lose some units, but we can probably get the main base if we just keep going for it. Lightning Shield on TC. I am losing a lot here, but I do want it because I can. I'm actually just going to push my luck even further, because it's much more comfortable to fight now that I can see what the hell I'm up against, rather than with the position I was at. So let's go build our units, and see if I can just keep leveling up the Torrent Chieftain. Ideally we get level 6, but we're not going to do that. So I'm going to TP back. I always like staying in a fight for way longer than I should do. You should always get out of that situation as soon as even one person's town portal and you've done enough damage. But we're doing more of a showcase game here, so we don't need to worry about that. You can see I'm not in any trouble here. Making 2 people town portal as well is really bad for their team, because they're obviously struggling a little bit on that side over there. Although the Griffins are massive. I'm going to get mana for more Urs. And we're going to charge forward again. Keep finalizing those upgrades when you can. Oh, that looks nice. That's a 2-fer though, so hold your butts. Oh, there we go. We got a little bit of a extra bonus here. Wombo combo. Go for the headhunters. Oh, there we go. We got level 6, so I can do this fight now. Oh! I'll die, but that's okay. Those. Come back! Oh, right in the battle. Lightning Shield on the Torrent Chieftain. Oh my god! We'll have to get back inside. You see that? Dodge the lightning there. But it still goes off on the Torrent Chieftain. That's cool. Right, okay. I like all these units, they're nice and cheap, really. The Kodo's not that cheap, but you only ever really get one of them or whatever. Then we rebuild and off we go again. Oh, he's coming to us. Okay, back off then. Let's have the luxury of fighting my base for once then. Come on. Back we go. Back we go. Everyone back. Oh yeah, that's a lot. I either TP out of this or someone TPs in. But that's basically the remainder of them, so we don't want to have that fight. Looks like I'm going to lose my base. Are we doing a TP or not, boys? Communication for the team so far. So, oh, there we go. We've got Town Hall coming in. I can start flanking in from this side. Oh my god! Lightning strikes! Gotta get him back there. Remember, reincarnation. Just pop in and out with him. Pull those out, kill the fairy dragon. Come in for another one. You're gonna get all the heroes! Look at that. Throw out of that. Oh, hello. Let's do some lightning shield on you for the wheels. Lightning shield. Ah. Let's try. Just rebuild again. Just keep getting all your core units, headhunters, shaman mostly, and then make sure you've always got a Kodo, maybe two. Big old tanky boys. The power of the horde. See, we've got up to level 8 here. That's pretty damn sweet. One thing you might want to consider doing is respecking when you get this high. Shockwave is better than War Stomp. In War Stomp, in 1 versus 1 because it's crowd control, but in 4 versus 4 RT, crowd control doesn't necessarily get you a win. Even if you do really well against your nearest opponent, if you're fighting against 2 players, War Stomp ain't going to be as beneficial as Shockwave will be. So you'd retrain and then all the way into Shockwave, which will do 200 damage at this point, which is quite the chunk of change, that one. Pull him in. See, there's a nice little shockwave to do. Like that kills almost all the peons. Leaves them with about 20 health or whatever each. So something like this will be way more devastating than a war stomp, as you can see. Like you can even just do 1 lightning shield there. If one of them wants to do it, maybe not. It's this one. Actually, there we go. Death by lightning shield. Always use lightning shield if you can. It's so good, especially on the Torrent Chieftain. But bear in mind that by doing that, you're basically making him a pinata. So, invulnerability potion. I didn't have one this game, but you can get invulnerability potion or high health items, good quality items. He's got 1450 health. He stacks massively with strength as he levels up. So there you go. Ah, we lost. Oh well. I lost 201 MMR for that loss. Damn, that sucks. It is what it is, though.